when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. This defense for the Saints, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on. Defense, there's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Here's 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And he stopped immediately there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. And you look at the Saints' defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They got 29 yards that time. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going. Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, You saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Second and 10.
Hey, alert 33. Alert, 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 alert.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Throw left side complete. That's Perry. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Mayfield to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
First down. First and goal, Tampa Bay.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Quez Watkins, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
Well, we're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They begin with a run by Miller. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. They'll run it again with Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for this secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. That's completed right side to Palmer. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 11.
If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
A first down carry now for Miller. And the ball is knocked out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
Here's Shuck. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. And when you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. He lets it go deep for Olave. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Regular.
To throw, Mayfield. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Now 2nd and 9. Mayfield down. Touchdown! A 16-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Saints, nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Draw play. This is Miller. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 22 and a first down.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Street. Say, hey. Check smash. Hurt. Let's go get 6. Check go.
Again, it's Miller. And a short gain down to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Saints had a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That's out wide for Palmer. Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Pioneers.
Throwing, Shuck. Oh, and the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Big alert, big alert.
Shuck now to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
180. Hey, alert 30. Pistol.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. In motion goes the tight end. On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Hey, alert 33.
They run out of the gun with Irvin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And it's caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bucs take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-0.
Saints nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This 2nd and 4.
70 Lions. Check. Hurt. Check go.
A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
To throw now, Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To throw is Shuck. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Shuck. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. To the right side, complete to Miller. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Andre Miller as the first half is winding down. And the Saints are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Buccaneers 21, Saints 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. Play fake. Mayfield. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
180.
To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burned the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And this one is right down the middle. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
Bronco 80. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60.
They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Hey, smash. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers.
He'll look to throw.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line.
12 yards. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60 Maverick. Take over.
They'll set up to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now a 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco. Warrior 70. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
16 yards.
The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Shut up. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go track. Go track. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To the air again is Shuck. Again it's Johnson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now they'll change things up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Come 19. Come 19. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
Back to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Buccaneers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
180! Run.
Out of his end zone, Mayfield. Wide open receiver, complete. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. 99 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Let's go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
60 Bison.
Here's Shuck. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
2nd down and 5 yards to go.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Big Lions.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30, down to the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Hey, check that. Street. Hurt. Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
From the gun, Shuck. Throw left side, taken in by Palmer. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 16-yard line.
60
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 Tiger. Go.
That's caught at the 1. And he'll get in for the score, and that's going to cut the lead down to 13. But still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Throwing, Mayfield. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
And the Buccaneer first down.
180! Hey, alert, alert, alert!
Mayfield to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Mayfield now. Looking middle, and he's got a Bucs. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. A run up the middle with Irving. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
180! Point it right, regular. Hey, we're 33.
In motion left is Watkins. Mayfield. Oh, he's got a Bucs. That's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Mayfield looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 6 yards away. And the Bucs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Saints 22. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Okay, ready?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Shuck now to throw. He gets it to Cooks. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
To throw is Shuck. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
The 49-yard line.
To the air again. Here's Shuck. There again is Cooks, complete. Room to maneuver at the 35. And down to the 28-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And now an audible here into something else. Throwing, Shuck. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Shuck. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Yaya Diaby. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. They'll set up a throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down with a sack back at the 16-yard line. Kenneth Murray. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Okay, ready?
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Tries the left side and finds Olave. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Here's Miller. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind it'll... And intercepted! Maybe the turning point they need. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go, shot. Go street. Trap 60. 19 Lions. Panther 11. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
That's good for a 1st down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
39-yard gain on the play.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
180.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it.
And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
18.
Give him 18 on the play.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here They were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first three quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Yards on the play. That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. He lets it go deep for Olave. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Chris Olave, 35 yards. And the Saints have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So time definitely not in their favor. Down two scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Bucs are on this one. And that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Tampa Bay, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Saints, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.